Dom, thanks for joining us. Good win today, 5-1, and you played a big part in it. How did you see the game today?
Yeah, it was outstanding. It was a good game. Do you know what I mean? We at times this season, well, since I've been here, we've been the better team, but we've not come out with the win. We're coming at half time winning. Something seems to happen, I don't know what. And we seem to concede, and we don't come out with the win. However, today it was superb, as you've seen there. To a man, we just absolutely worked hard and we was ruthless in front of goal. Really, we made good decisions, and we just, like I say, we were ruthless. Scored the goal, and then after we conceded that first goal, we defended resolutely. So team was superb today.
What was the difference then from, say, 2 weeks ago and last weekend? It seemed like a bit of a different performance today, more clinical. Can you put your finger on what the difference was today? I
just think, like you say, we were more clinical, and instead of, for example, we go up in the lead and we might sit back a little bit deeper than normal, or deeper than we should do. Whereas today we got after them. We were 2-1 up half time. We were saying at half time, let's just go after them. Let's just go and put the game to bed. And I think that was the difference today, where we actually went after the third and fourth, and we kept going. We never stopped. And I just think that was what the difference was today. Instead of trying to hold on to a 2-1 lead, we went and got the goals and just pushed them to the side and won the game with a massive scoreline.
So talk us through your goals today, because the first one came pretty early, didn't it? And it's fair to say that you're quite a direct player when you get on the ball. So just talk us through your goals today and your goal involvements as well, because you made some good assists as well.
Yeah, I just think the first one I found myself more inside. In the first 5 to 10 minutes, I played more inside as an inside wide player. And the opportunity just came, and over the years I've never really shot. I seem to take players on, but I don't shoot. And since I've been here, I'm shooting a lot more. I've been told shoot a lot more. So it was, like I said, I got myself half a yard, and I just let it go, and ended up in the back of the net, to be fair, with that first one. And I just think, with the goal involvements, it's just putting the balls in the right areas and the lads getting in there. We have a bit of a joke inside the change room that I don't pass enough to set other lads up. So today I thought, KP was there. He's just come back. What a player, by the way. And some good deliveries. Just put it in good areas and lads attack it. You got players like Diggs on the pitch. What can I say? What a player. He's been out for so long and just comes on and with a bang. So it was, like I say, some good goals and some good assists.
And did you feel, obviously you were awarded one penalty today for being fouled in the box. Did you feel that you should have got one in the first half?
Yeah, these things happen, He's come through the back of me, but what can I say? The ref didn't give it. It's frustrating, and these things change games at times, that could have been a game changer. They could have went to the other end and got another goal, and these things change games, but we stayed on top, and I got another penalty in the second half, and Tope's class finish. Sorry
to bring it up, but you scored a brace today like you did against Leamington, and Tope obviously took the penalty today, unlike the other week when you took one. Was that a conversation that you've had since then with Tope?
Yeah, it was, to be fair. Last week, when it was against Blythe, he wanted to take the penalty at the time, and obviously I was on my hat-trick. I was going to take it all day, and funnily enough, the day before we was taking penalties, and I didn't miss one, and then it comes to the game day and I miss. So he said literally before the game, he was just like, if we get a pen, I'm going to take it. And I said, yeah, that's fine. So there was no questions. I didn't even question it. I won the pen and he got the ball, and I was just like, yeah, he's going to bury it no matter what. So these things happen, I guess.
So talk to us a little bit about your career and how you ended up at Gloucester City, because fans watching the game and having seen you play and the impact you made since you've been here, we're kind of looking at it thinking, well, why aren't you playing at a higher level? Never mind coming to us from a lower level. So talk to us about your career and how you've ended up here.
Yeah, I got a professional deal at a young age at Barnsley when they were in the Championship. It was a good deal, and I think at the time I weren't ready, shall I say, for football being a job, and it's something that doesn't get brought to light too often. Football's a job. I know people think it's a luxury, but effectively it's a job, and I didn't deal with that at an early age. So then I dropped into non-league, playing with friends, and I think I got into too much of a lackadaisy mode. I was doing things outside of football, which as a professional footballer, if you want to make it, going out and things like that, distractions, it shouldn't really happen. But things I got into, put a bit of weight on, lost some fitness, but I think over the past 2 to 3 years, should I say, I've tried to give it another go. Tried to get my fitness back there. It's been up and down, injuries, mixed clubs, you know. But being at Telford, I was at Telford the past 2 years, and that got me back on track. You know, yeah, last year was up and down, but it got me back on track. It got me fit. I was playing games again, and then since the start of this season, I went to Radcliffe, the league below. I've got a young daughter and a family at home, and I just thought I'd stay a bit more local for the first bit. But it wasn't challenging. It wasn't challenging enough, and I wanted a challenge. And when Gloucester came along, you know, I've known Barnsley for a good long time now, and he's gave me this opportunity to come here and try and prove myself again at this level. You know, it's a good level. What a club. I've played against obviously Gloucester a few times, and just a great setup here, and to work with Kingy, you know, it's a good thing. So I just think coming here, it's a no-brainer. I'm just trying to kick on now. I think playing games and finding my fitness and finding my feet, as you can see out on the pitch, I'm trying to push on a bit more and try to get to somewhere I should be, really.
So we're results-wise, it's been a little bit up and down, but we're still kind of clinging in there, and we're a point off the playoffs as of today. How do you see it going from now until the end of the season, and in terms of the general, your view and the belief within the squad that we can put a run together and we can sort of get some momentum and try and push into those playoff places?
Yeah, listen, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We have no legs at times. We've got such a small squad, and honestly, to a man, staff included, we're trying our hardest. You know, every single week we come out. As you can see, we're going in the lead in games more times than not. You know, 6 times I think in the last 7 games, or maybe 5 in the last 6. But you need a squad. You need a squad. It goes without saying. You know, the best teams are the teams that win the league, the teams that go up. You have a squad, and right at this moment of time, we don't have that, just due to injuries and maybe lack of legs in the building. I think, listen, the gaff is trying his hardest, and we all know that he's trying his hardest to add bodies. You know, look after lads on the pitch, off the pitch. I think if we can keep a fit squad, get some of the lads that are injured back in, maybe, I don't know, a few bodies maybe to help us, then we've got, you've seen today, we've got a very good chance. There's not been many games we've played and teams have been miles better than us. So I just think if we have legs with us and you know, we get it right, I can't see why not, why we can't make the playoffs, and then it's a lottery then, innit? When you're there, you're in it, and you just hope for the best and you try your hardest. But yeah, I think if we get people back from injury and we perform like we did today, and we work together and we stay as a collective and as a team, and we work every single week, then I think we've got more than enough to, you know, get the playoffs.
Well, finally, we're all Gloucester City supporters, but who's your club? Who do you follow?
I'm a big Man City fan. You know, it's been my club since I was born, really. I grew up with my mum and my granddad. My granddad was a massive part of my life when I was younger, and he was a massive City fan, so we went to a few games. And yeah, it's just stuck with me forever. And then I was a season ticket holder when I took a bit of time out of football. I got a season ticket with my 2 uncles, and honestly, when I go to games, it's the best thing ever. I'm a massive City fan, and yeah, that's my club.
Cheers, Dom. Thanks very much.
Always, thank you.